Holy frack, familia. I cannot believe it. We finally got a trailer for Marvel's Wolverine on the PlayStation. I'm losing my mind here. I am so excited. I love video games. Obviously, we love the X-Men here. We have been dying for some content with this, just dying for some content. And yo, we finally got some. I cannot wait for this game to come out. Obviously, Spider Man PS5 1 and 2 and the Miles Morales game, we have played the heck out of them in my household. My favorite thing to do ever since I was in fourth grade, this is just a ritual. It's Friday night. We order pizza, we drink cherry coke, and we play some video games. And that is exactly what we're going to be doing in fall 2026 when this game comes out. And I was just realizing we're going to eat well in 2026 because we got X-Men 97 Season 2. We have a plethora of Marvel Legends coming our way. We have good things happening in the comic books. Fingers crossed we get a new era of X-Books starting in January. Doomsday, this video game. So it's a good time to be a Marvel fan. Such a good time. And, we knew that something may have been dropping because there were some rumors on the back end that a Wolverine trailer was coming at the State of Play event that PlayStation was hosting. I've never seen one of these State of Plays. Lots of cool games I'm going to be checking out, like the Sonic Racer with Mega Man. I was like, sold. I'm an easy player here. But I've been dying for this Wolverine video game. I have been dying for this. I love it so much. So why don't we dive in? Let's take a look at it. We'll watch it together as a familia, and then we'll do a quick breakdown. It's only a minute and a half. So not a minute and a half, it's a minute and like 50 seconds. So why don't we watch it and let's see what let's go through frame by frame. I haven't seen anyone else's reactions, like breakdowns. I could be wrong. This is happening all off the cuff, all live. I have very little notes. I just have madripoor level of detail, pores between bloods. So why don't we just go into it? Raw, let me know in the comments below. Slide into our DMs at Power of X-Men. If you like what you're seeing here, just a middle-aged X-Men fan losing his mind, you can hit that subscribe button on our YouTube page. You can head over to Instagram where we are most active and follow us there, or you can go to a podcast where we have a better reach of things and you can just subscribe for the podcast there. But all right, let's hit play on this. Ooh, mature 17 plus. Yes! I grew up on Mortal Kombat, the original Mortal Kombat. So, we love a good game. We love a good gritty game.
Longer than I can remember. I'd like to say I'm not a violent man. The trouble just has a way of finding me. But I'd be lying. Doesn't matter where I go. How far I run. Death's always waiting. Just not for me. Cause I ain't no hero. I'm Wolverine.
Perfect. Fall 2026. It looks so good. The graphics look so good. I believe they said in the little interview segment they had after this interview, or excuse me, this trailer played, that the idea here was that they wanted a level of detail. So you can see Wolverine's pores, and you can see the blood in between his teeth, which sign me up. I'm happy for that. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get into it here. So we sort of start off with Wolverine, and this is something that they mentioned in the interview trailers, that Wolverine is an unreliable narrator. And it's funny because I grew up reading lots of books. I know what an unreliable narrator is. I read Catcher in the Rye when I was like 12. And one of the things that I never really pieced together was that Wolverine truly is an unreliable narrator. And it's funny. I just never would have thought to apply that literary term to him. So that's one of the things that they talked about with their approach to the narrative for this game, is that Wolverine, because he has gaps in his memories, not because he's lying, but because he has gaps in his memory, is that he's an unreliable narrator. And I think this opening montage sort of gives you that vibe, because it's cutting in and out of the violence with Wolverine's sort of narrating, saying that he's been fighting as long as he can remember. So all he knows is a fight. You look at that. Look at that blood splattered all over his face. All right, can we see the blood in between his teeth? Yes, we can. Do you know what it takes to add this level of detail? You have to care about not only the character, not only about the game you're playing, but also the fans. That the fans are really immersed in this. Oh my God, look at his eyes. And they said something about his eyes in the interview afterwards, that Logan has to look like he is angry, he is ready for a fight, that he's all rage and fury, but that he looks kind of sad. Isn't that like a beautiful way to describe Logan? Like all rage, all fury, but he looks sad. They just get Wolverine. They just get Wolverine in the way that they got Spider-Man, in the way that they just nailed that gameplay. You're seeing it here. All right, let's continue. I love his jacket. And I love that his hair looks great. Still. Insomniac Games, you have my respect. Not that you need it at all. All right. So there he is walking into the Princess Bar in Madripoor. I am so excited that we are going to be able to do an open world experience in Madripoor. So excited. Love the neon lights. Love, absolutely. I can't see if we had any level of details there. But here, I can't see if we had any Easter eggs here. But here, it's obviously going to Canada. And I'm assuming he's fighting the Reavers here. I could be wrong. This looks like an adaptation of Pretty Boy, perhaps. Oh, right through the face. And listen, like some of us like Wolverine fans, it's just such a hallmark move of the character that we're not even thinking twice, but we're like, this is the gameplay footage. Fatality. Oh, looks so good. And I like that you can even see that there's sort of like some kind of fabric over his eyes that make his eyes look whited out. And like even the way like the mask, like the way his face is moving, check it out here. The way his face is moving, like the mask isn't adapting to his face. It's still, you can tell like it's a little bit more of a loose fit there. And look, again, I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm harping on the teeth here, but you can even tell, like, it looks like he has somewhat of an overbite. Like his teeth aren't perfectly straight. Again, it's just these level of details. Oh, okay. Squamish, that's in Canada. So we already have two locations confirmed, Madripoor and Canada. Fantastic. Can you be riding a bike? Yeah, if you're going to be Wolverine, you have to be riding a bike, like, hands down. Is that Department H agents that he's fighting? This is obviously Madripoor. Oh, I love the low finess of this. Trying to see if I can spot any Easter eggs. Or is this Madripoor? Could it be Japan? Maybe that's three locations. Maybe perhaps that's three locations. Oh, wow. Bar right there. Oh, I just love how gritty this is. It looks so great. Again, if you guys know who these people are, if other people other than the Reavers, I'm happy to hear. I could be missing something. I love this. I think it is Madripoor. Look at them just running free in what appears to be Madripoor. I love an open world experience. Ocarina of Time, I just got it at that right age. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I was 14 when I played that. That was the first like massive open world game I had ever truly played. And it just set the bar. And I remember thinking I always wanted an open world for Magic Knight Ray Earth, as they could. It's an anime where they explore Sephiroth, but I wanted one for the X Men. And not that X Men Legends didn't kind of scratch that itch a little bit, because I think X Men Legends did, but it was very controlled. And obviously, this is an upgrade to the graphics. Ah, I just like seeing him on rooftops. Omega Red. Omega fucking Red. Omega fucking Red is there. Look at him. And he looks, Omega Red is one of those ex villains that I find truly terrifying. Like, he's not campy, he's not hokey. He is like, he'll kill you. And as a kid, I was terrified of Omega Red. Oh, look at his claws coming out. When I was younger, my friend, his name was Socrates, he asked me a question, which I will pose to the internet, which is, how do you prefer Wolverine's claws to pop out? Do you prefer them to pop out just normally, like from your fist, like that, or a little blood coming out? Like, you're right, the skin is breaking when his claws pop. And in my older age, I'm going to tell you, I like a little blood coming out. His knuckles look bruised and red in that other shot, but I didn't see blood coming out from there. But let's see. Let's just see how it all goes. Oh, marketplace, right? Or market district. This looks great. Motorcycle. Obviously, he's in Canada there. It looks so good. So, obviously, this is Mystique shape shifting, but I'm looking at the colors here where there's purple and it looks like the costume has black in it. You can't really see all of it. I don't know if there's some like patterns on the chest, but I was like, is this like a Prime Sentinel? Or are we going to be dealing with Operation Zero Tolerance? Like, is Mystique trying to be a Prime Sentinel is what I'm asking. Like, Masquerade. Look at Mystique. Let's see. I'm trying to get a better close-up of Mystique's costume. Part of me is a little disappointed that she's not in the white dress. Which wouldn't, listen, I get it. It wouldn't do well. A white dress wouldn't do well. It looks fine. It looks perfectly fine. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of X-Men Evolution, but at the end of season 1 when she has like that, like where she's morphed and she has that like black costume. That's what it reminds me of. Wolverine swinging around. Oh, looks so good. I'm I'm beyond happy. And this is what makes me the happiest here is the final shot, which is the Sentinel, and you can just get a feel for that thing. Can you imagine just playing as Wolverine taking down that Sentinel? Oh, I am legit, Familia. I am so happy right now. You're not. I'm irrationally happy about this. This is the game that I've been dreaming of. Now, I posted this like 20 minutes ago. Of course, all the comments have come in, and I've seen a couple of people disappointed, saying what they, the internet always has something to say. And the only thing I'm going to say is, yes, there were some leaks in the last few years, and there was, if you don't want any spoilers, this is where you tap out. But some of the rumors out there based off of the leaks is that Jean will be playable. And obviously, Gene is not alluded to here at all. All I can say is this is the first official trailer. Let us let them have a chance to do a marketing campaign before we start jumping ahead. But Gene was a leak. It looks like Gene will be playable if we are to believe those leaks still are true. But I am just so excited for it. The other one is, I saw a couple of comments already coming in like, well, I don't like Wolverine, so I'm not really excited. And I'm just like, oh, don't worry about it, because also the rumor is that we are going to get an X-Men game after this, an X-Men game. And if this is what they can do for Wolverine, imagine what they can do with Storm, with Cyclops. I mean, can you imagine if they bring in Bishop, or Iceman, like ice sliding? So Rogue and Gambit. Oh, sky's the limit, is all I'm saying. This is such a great starting point, and there was so much hype for Wolverine coming into it. And speaking of Wolverine, the actor who's going to be portraying Wolverine in this game, Liam McIntyre, has been announced, and God, he just has this Johnny Cash vibe, doesn't he? Like this Johnny Cash vibe where you just know that he is simultaneously angry and sad. That's how we're going to be describing Wolverine going forward. But the developers, everyone that they interviewed, I just all green flags for me, all green lights, how whatever expression you want to use. I just thought they got this. They understand they want to make the best Wolverine game. Violence is a bit visceral in a Wolverine game. They understand his character. He's unreliable. He's angry. He's sad, and they're really trying to stay true to Wolverine as a character, which I absolutely love. And they're really fleshing out this world with like Madripoor, Canada, and all these levels of details and Wolverine's signature moves. So I'm a happy camper here. I really am a happy camper here, Familia. I just cannot believe we live in this world where we have this game. We have been waiting a long time for it. I want to know, what are your thoughts? What are your feelings on this game? Drop them in the comments below. Again, if you liked what you saw here, hit subscribe on YouTube. But you can also head over to our Instagram page at Power of X-Men on Instagram, or you can listen to our podcast. But let us know your feelings, and we're going to be following the development for this game. We're getting more in spring 2026 with a fall 2026 release. So more information to come in the spring with a scheduled fall release date. I'm so excited.